I wake up early this morning. I pick up my phone, and the first thing I see as soon as I pick up my phone is that Arsenal has successfully robbed and cheated Newcastle of Bruno Guimaraes. David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano have both reported that Arsenal have completed the signing of Bruno Guimaraes for just £75 million. Yesterday I was saying £80 million. It is £75 million. And just like that, before 9 a.m. in the morning, Arsenal has ruined my day. Newcastle, how did you let this happen? In this inflated transfer market, where all players are overpriced, where Man City is paying how much for Elliot Anderson for just a decent season? £160 million. Look at Rodgers, 170 million. Newcastle wanted more money, but Arsenal was patient. Arsenal negotiated. Arsenal fans even ran out of patience, saying that what is making this deal take so long? The Arsenal should go and pay the money. But they knew what they were doing. Because when you are a champion, when you are the current kings of England, you don't bow down to anybody. You don't cower to pressure. And now they have set a precedence. When we come to negotiate with you, you listen to us. They schooled Newcastle £75 million for your best player, your captain, a world-class midfielder. You cannot mention 3 Premier League midfielders better than him. He gets into almost every single team. You cannot tell me 3 teams Bruno Guimaraes does not get into, whether in La Liga, whether in the Bundesliga. He walks into all those teams, and you have gotten him for £75 million. This is already the bargain of the summer transfer window. I don't think anybody can outdo this. For the age you are getting him, for what he makes Arsenal, imagine a pivot of Rice and Bruno Guimaraes. Many of you don't understand how dangerous and how lethal that is. It's like a nuclear weapon. Arsenal got all that in this market for £75 million. It's robbery, theft, cheating. How have you done this? This is a masterclass in negotiation. I don't care if he's 29 years old. Do not come and tell me that. I know what Bruno G will do to this team. Automatically, Arsenal have secured back-to-back Premier League titles. Who is the team challenging Arsenal? Let us be realistic with ourselves. The question is, can they go all the way in the Champions League now? Because every single year, they have gotten better in the Champions League and they have improved their team. Now, like this, Odegaard can even be more creative because you have 2 defensive juggernauts that can pass, that can carry the ball, that are very strong on the ball, that can intercept. I say this with the most pain in my heart. I wish I didn't have to say this, but Premier League teams, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, everyone, Tottenham, it looks like we're entering the Arsenal era, the Arsenal dynasty. We just came out of the Pep Guardiola dynasty, and not even years later, it looks like another one is starting. Look at the midfield options for Arsenal now. People keep forgetting that Zubimendi is still an Arsenal player and what he can offer. You have Bruno Guimaraes now, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. You have Rice, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. You have Merino. Look what he did at the World Cup. Look at the role he can play. You still have Eze. Let it all work out. You have Odegaard, who was very good for Norway at the World Cup. So Arsenal automatically have not just the best midfield in the Premier League, but by far the best midfield depth. Man, your midfield is not better. Liverpool, your midfield is not better. You don't have a proper DM Liverpool. I don't want to even get into your case. Chelsea, your midfield is not better, certainly. Man City, your midfield is not better. You might even be losing Rodri, so your midfield even drops levels upon levels. What has Mikel Arteta done to Arsenal? How has he made Arsenal to be attracting this caliber of players? They don't just go for normal players now. It's the best in the market Arsenal go for. I remember a time where Arsenal is Guendouzi, all these funny players, or be fighting to get Thomas Partey even. Arsenal was a joke club. Arsenal was like, that is why most of us right now, we can't still get into the head that this club we have bantered for 2 decades, 2 good decades, has become this club that they are. Has become the club that is making moves that shakes the whole transfer market. Everybody has been making their signings. Why is there so much noise about this transfer? Because we Premier League fans who watch this guy closely know what he's going to do. That is what Mikel Arteta has done. It was a painful process to get Arsenal to the point where they can have the effrontery to even pull a superstar from Real Madrid. Whether Arsenal gets Vinicius or not, we will banter them if they don't get him. But let us be realistic and say facts now. Arsenal turned Vinicius' head. Arsenal has given Vinicius a place where if Real Madrid doesn't work out, he comes to this place. Arsenal has shaken the biggest and greatest club of all time in Real Madrid. That is what 6 years of hard work and sweat has done. It is not just one Premier League title. Chelsea lost again, K. Back-to-back losses for the world champions. Season wey go sweet. Now from preseason you go know. I said the season that will be sweet, it is from preseason that you will know. Normal Chelsea now. All Chelsea's joy begins and ends in the transfer market. Once we start playing serious football to any extent, you know Chelsea will hide. Chelsea will disappear. Am I lying? Chelsea fans, am I lying? Oh, we sold this one for 80 million. We sold this one for 50 million. Chelsea knows how to do good business. Is the money entering your pocket? Once we start playing football, it has finished too. Sign player. Oh, we signed this one, we signed that one. Play football now with the players. Problem. Don't worry. Liverpool lost. All of you came for me, Abi. Don't even tell me it's preseason again. All of you are at war with you now. Do not lose your match. No matter the club you are, don't lose. Liverpool just lost to Leeds. All of you descended on me. Now you're telling me it's just preseason. From preseason, I say Liverpool cannot win the league. Liverpool is finished. Liverpool struggles to finish in the top 10. I'm coming for all of you right now. All of you are in trouble. I don't know who really feel say you beat Chelsea. Go and check in the last 10 years. How many years you have finished above me? When last did you finish above me in the Premier League table that you're Coach BI? You came out and said this Epa Liverpool. Don't worry, all of you one by one, I'm coming for all of you. It's just preseason. But when João Pedro scored a hat-trick against part-time plumbers, part-time farmers from Australia, you're making us. João Pedro is the best striker in the world. This and that. And Ancelotti did not carry him to the World Cup. We even came outside and praised him. That time we not say it's just preseason. You're making too much noise. Now you know that it's preseason. It is a lie. The only match I won this preseason is against part-time farmers. Against Tottenham, 10 men Tottenham, you lost. Against Juventus, that is not in a serious team again, you have lost again. Don't worry, who no follow signs, go see wonders. And wonders are waiting you next season, Chelsea. Since all of us want to be mad this preseason, since all of you want to descend on Liverpool this preseason, don't worry, I'm here for all of you. Look at your team. Teams are going band for band. Players are going band for band. Your own team is going bar for bar. Bar for bar. I thought the World Cup has finished. Why are all these Chelsea players orange? Are you from Netherlands? Is Netherlands still playing in the World Cup? At least Tosin was not on the pitch when they scored today. Chalobah has gone to Como. No player for you to blame. All of us go face reality now. Let all of us face our clubs. None of you should come here and be feeling that I am much better than Liverpool, except for Arsenal. None of you, Man United included. All of us, they the same level. We dey start new life. All of us, they try find our path. Man City, all of you included. None of you, they come feel like say, Liverpool. None of you are above me. It is a lie. I'm a more recent champion than all of you. So know what you are doing and know what you are saying. Lamentations chapter 1. Verses 0. We have not even started the lamentation. Next season go long. Everybody just get your Panadol, get your everything, get your blood pressure. Just enjoy now that season has not started. Stop watching preseason because next season go long and all of us will finish ourselves next season. Even you Arsenal, if you make mistake, don't win that Premier League next season. All of them go collect. Before it was the Xabi Alonso era is here. Now it's just preseason. Chelsea fans, if you say you wise pass everybody, Abi, now you get sense pass all of. No, now, Vinicius, no. How can you do Arsenal like this? No. It has now been 100% confirmed that Vinicius Jr. used Arsenal to get a better contract from Real Madrid. We have been saying it. Hey! Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein have posted at the same time. Double heartbreak for Arsenal fans. Fabrizio said that the meeting between Real Madrid and Vinicius was very positive today. Emphasis on very positive. And a new deal is on the way. David Ornstein, that has been leading Arsenal fans on. Because Fabrizio has not even spoken about this Vinicius Arsenal thing once, so he has never spoken about it. The one time he was asked about it, he said a blatant no. David Ornstein, that has been deceiving Arsenal fans, said that Real Madrid raised a contract offer to Vinicius. Proposal has now shown Vinicius that is important to the Real Madrid project, and his agency is happy with it too. The deal is still less than what Arsenal offered. Arsenal offered heaven on earth. Arsenal offered heaven and earth. 30 million euros per year. 100% of your image rights. Real Madrid offered about 22 to 24 million euros, plus just 50% of image rights. And you see, Vinicius, you're a bad person. You have a black heart. You're a bad person. You use the whole of Arsenal, the whole of North London forever. Champions of England, first time in 22 years. You use them to get a contract. Arsenal fans, you will sign Marcus Rashford and you will love him. That is your level. When you be putting your eye in things that don't concern you. If not for fake life, what are you doing with Vinicius Jr.? When Vinicius 140 million euros. 140 million euros. That is how much Real Madrid is going to pay RB Leipzig for Yan Diomande. RB Leipzig has successfully pulled off one of the greatest money heists in the 21st century. In fact, one of the greatest money heists in not just football history, but in mankind history, I don't know how you have done it, Leipzig. That you have coerced and forced the greatest club of all time to pay 140 million euros for a 19-year-old that just had his breakout season in not one of the big clubs in the world. RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga, not even Dortmund. RB Leipzig, not Bayern Munich, not a Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, not Barcelona. Bloody RB Leipzig has forced Real Madrid to pay 140 million euros for a player that went to the World Cup and started 4 games and had just 1 assist, and Amad Diallo was outperforming him. He is 19. You cannot compare this to the Neymar to Barcelona deal, because I see some of you trying to draw parallels with that. It's not the same thing. Neymar was playing for Barcelona, one of the greatest clubs of all time, one of the biggest clubs in the world, second only to Real Madrid. Of course, if PSG wants to get him, they have to pay 220 million euros. That made sense. Neymar was one of the best players in the world. Neymar had established himself right from Brazil, finishing top 10 in the Ballon d'Or. Even then, he didn't cost as much as Diomande. But he came to Barca and established himself for years. Was third only to Ronaldo and Messi. So yes, of course, he will cost that much. When Real Madrid wanted to sign Hazard, he cost them less than this. This guy has become the most expensive signing in Real Madrid's history. Hazard had established himself for years in the Premier League, playing for Chelsea, a big club. Liverpool, Coutinho to Barcelona, 140 million or so. He was playing for Liverpool. He was one of the best players in the Premier League. That makes sense. This does not make any sense. This is the most outrageous transfer I've seen in my life. I think this might have a worse effect than the Neymar transfer to the transfer market. Yes, because Leipzig have set a precedence. If you can force the greatest and biggest club of all time to do something like this, 140 million, this is daylight robbery. If I say that Diomande provide 20 goals and give 10 assists, is it possible? No, you will not expect it from him. That is too much to ask for a 140 million euro signing right now, right? He might end up becoming one of the best players in the world. But for now, fair play to you, RB Leipzig. I have to respect you. I don't know who you used, or the jazz or juju that you used. That your juju